And it says that we are live. Jake, do it.
And we're live. Are you serious? Carry on.
Boom. Boy, I love to hear those
It
words.
says that we are live. Jake, do it.
Oh, that's an echo. I'm going back to this mode.
No, I had my mute on.
Oh, you had your.
You knew. Well,
I'm going back
you
to
see,
this mode.
the thing of it is, I had my mute on.
Oh, you had your.
You knew.
Is this?
Well, you see,
Is the speaker up on the laptop? Oh, you had your.
You knew.
Is this?
Well, you knew.
Is the speaker up on the laptop? Oh, you had your.
You knew.
Is this?
Well, you knew.
Is the speaker up on the laptop? Oh, you had your.
You knew.
Is this?
Well, you knew.
Is the
Volume.
on the laptop? Oh, you had your.
You knew.
Is this? Turn your volume down. Volume down on laptop. Only happens when you go live, Jake.
Return of the Gremlins. How's that? Something ain't right.
Technical difficulties. Always. There should be a. We always have problems. Okay. Is the volume down?
Can you hear me?
On your laptop?
It is turned off. It is muted on my laptop. Can you hear me now? It is turned off. It is muted on my laptop. Can you hear me now? What does this mean? Now, should I mute the volume on my laptop?
Turn it down.
Mute it.
Turn it down. All the way down. Try turning it all the way down.
I did. Turning it all the way down.
Down.
It's decreased volume down to 0.
I think I fixed it. How about now? Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah. I can hear you.
Is there any more echo?
Where? On my phone?
Is it sounding good now? Are there any more problems? Were you having could you hear that huge echo before, or was it just me?
That was because the laptop wasn't muted.
Okay.
When this was live, there was a big...
It's like, why doesn't it just like sound like it's going to sound? As soon as you hit live, then all of a sudden we have all these problems. You know?
That's amazing.
It's not. It's a pain in the butt. Jake, check this out. Ah,
Oh, Doug. Oh, you. Look at him.
Duggarino. Mwah. Hi, buddy.
So cute.
It's his first stream, Jake.
Oh, man. Welcome to the stream, Doug.
He's our squatching dog. He's gonna come in real handy out in the field this year.
Hey, we're gonna put those nostrils of his to work.
Oh yeah,
Gotta hunt him down.
little tuggers. Say hi, buddy.
Nice.
Hi, hi guys. Mwah. So there you go, Doug. Keep frolicking.
Frolic around. Now,
He's
what kind of chew toys does he have?
Uh, he's got a plethora. He's got a plethora. I was gonna get, that's a good question. I was planning on going to Benson's and unloading some cha-ching on the old newbie of the house, the new resident.
Yeah.
Get him a bunch of shit. And then I got sick, dude. And so I've been sick since Monday. So I've been kind of like just staying at home with him. It's been kind of cool, but I wish I had more things that I want to get him. One of which, chew toys, speaking of which, I want to get him one of those little mini ropes, so you can play tug of rope with him. I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to learn all these training things for dogs. They say you're not supposed to, let him put his mouth on your hands or any part of your skin. That's always bad. Teach them bad habits. So, but they say that the tug of war thing is fun and it wears them out quick, and they like playing with that. I was doing it with my finger, and then I didn't know. Yeah, that's bad, Jake. That's bad.
Bad Doug.
Bad me. Bad me. It was my fault.
Bad. Daddy bad.
Bad daddy.
Bad
But
daddy.
let's see here. What does he have in the house now? He's got this little yellow hard rubber bone thing. He uses that a little bit in his pen thing. Then he's got a bunch of these like rawhide kind of like little mini knots, that chew like a bone. They chew it and they eventually dissolve. He's got these like candy cane looking chew toy things that eventually dissolve too,
Right.
like rawhide stuff. And then he's also got these like red hard plastic little bones like that. And he likes those enough, but I think he's a little too little for them. I think once he gets a little bit bigger, stronger jaws and all, he'll tend to like those a bit more. Yeah, he's got a couple other little things, but yeah, it's going good with Doug. Been having a good time with him. Trying to go through all the classes that are, I want to try to get good at teaching him how to be a good dog, and I want him to live the best life he can live. I want him to be like king of his castle.
Now, I got a question for you,
real
Doug.
good life.
Doug,
Yeah.
what's his fighting weight gonna be when he is fully matured?
My guess is it's only going to be like about maybe 14 pounds at the
Okay.
most. At the most, I kind of don't think it's going to be that much. This breed is a Shih Tzu Poodle mix, and they finish out anywhere between like 10 and 20 pounds typically. And seeing some of the other dogs, his mother in the kind of mix of the dogs that were all kind of like being bred or whatever, that they were at this guy's house. His mother was like the smallest one of all of them that were there, and she was the coolest one too. I really liked her. I was like, "Oh, that one's cool." And then he's like, "Yeah, that's the puppy's mom." I'm like, "Oh, cool." I'm like, that answered all the questions I need to know. Let's go. We're out of here. And we got him and laughed like instantly.
Nice.
Because I was like, I don't know if I want them to be like those other ones. They're cute and all, but they're just not my speed. They were great, but they're way too much Shih Tzu. They were Shih Tzus are cute, but I don't, they're not my type of dog. This is my type of dog here. Just like the more curlier hair. He's more like a little, like a, Ollie, my Emmy and Jay's dog, Ollie. He bounces around and shit. He's great. This is he's gonna be more like Ollie, I think, than a Shih Tzu. So, which I'm excited about because, I mean, I love Ollie. He's such a fun dog to have as your companion, and he's so little work. He's always right next to you, and he just has fun with stuff. Yeah.
What about the confluence when you take him out to the Ozarks and
Oh, it's gonna
Doug
be-
gets
oh,
boots on the ground, paws on the ground?
It'll be probably the coolest thing. That's the only thing though. When you get these two together, you take two really good dogs together. They might be like, let's go party, and then they'll be disappearing out from the woods together, being bad because they have someone to be
Are
bad
you
with.
serious?
I don't know.
I can't believe we'll do stuff like that.
Yeah, I can see something like that happening though, just with it's how it goes. Like to get two cousins together, like when you're kids and you're like, you're pretty much good, but you find a way to get into a little bit of trouble. Not a lot, not trouble, but just like a little mischief. Because they're both little scamps, these guys. Ollie would want to go teach him shit because Ollie's like, his older cousin. And
Hmm.
so Ollie'd be like, come on, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. And Doug would probably be like, sounds good, you know?
Dare I say, rapscallions.
Scallions, yeah, scallions. So that's what I think. I'm not so sure. This is just guesses of what I think his little demeanor is going to be like and what his life's going to be like.
Nice. TKB in the house. Good to see you, buddy.
Hey there. Yeah, good to see you. Thanks for stopping in. We're just here. We're just here to have a little chit chat. I was telling Jake earlier. I called him up. I was like, Jake, you want to go live later, man? I'm kind of like getting a little cabin fever here and pen up. I've had a pretty ass kicking cold here for like the last
Oh,
since Monday. So I've been kind of home, just not wanting to get anybody sick, not having anybody over, not going anywhere.
that's good of you.
And it's the only way to be, man. It really is. I got after COVID and stuff. It's like if you can't realize how to not spread stuff at this point, I mean,
Dude.
go ahead, do what you got to do. It's just the cold. Who cares? Really, honestly, it doesn't matter that much.
Yeah, but still, if you're
But
sick, keep that stuff to home.
that's what I think. That's the way I
Yep.
think about it. That's the way I think about it. Yep. I'm hoping I'm cleared up and good to go so I can get back to work on Saturday. I'm supposed to be on a job painting throughout the week and then working at Garnet Hill on the weekend, Saturday. And I think that's where I got it last weekend because we were slammed. Busiest day of the year. It was busy. It was awesome. It was super fun. But with that many people there, just the percentages go up, That's just how it goes.
Yeah.
Um,
They said the cars were lined down the access road at Gore too, so that's indicative of a very busy sales day.
I
A lot of
heard
people in town on the hill.
up at Garnet Hill on Saturday, I heard that they were parked at one point all the way down to Lowe's.
Are you?
That's what
Wait
I
a minute.
heard.
Down the Lowe's.
Yeah, that's how many. I was down through
Robert Larry's.
Route 9. They're parked all the way to Lowe's. I made that up. I just started saying that. Just sitting down for dinner. What you having for dinner there, Tennessee, Kentucky, Bigfoot? See, big dude, BLB now with this show there with having Bruce come in and cook with Bruce and stuff. That's like up in like how BLB has like little food stuff here and there. We just have little stupid, little bit of everything, kind of like Bruce. And
Super
Bruce
hot.
has this, yeah, but it's just like after doing that with Bruce, I'm like, that was fun. And so I'm like looking forward to like the next one and shit. Now it's just like it just makes you want to do stuff again, no matter what it is, food or anything. Just like I had a hard time not recording myself picking up my desk yesterday and posting it just because I was like, I'm like, enough's enough, dude. Come on, chill out. You don't need to record and post everything. But pork mashed taters and beans, Kentucky style.
Mhm.
All right, bro. Well, cheers. I hope you have a great meal. For those of you guys who don't know, we've been working in close relation with RT from RT TV, Bruce Thomas. He came over on Sunday, and we had like a majority of the BLB crew here together, shooting, camera crew, lighting crew, 3 chefs in the kitchen. We had some food critics come to join us. It was a production, and it was super fun, and it was really, really great. It was great working with RT. Great to work with you and Tom, just being there, all of us together. Sven was doing great as usual. The girls were wonderful. The food was good too. But Jake, it was fun, man. That was fun. That was the most fun I've had, like with BLB stuff since like the Christmas special, But that was different. It's different than a Christmas special. There's no lines. You're just doing what you're doing. Makes me want to get into like that. Did you read that script that Nolan sent?
I did.
Yeah. So Nolan's already pushing, looking forward to the 24 season, and I'm like, damn. I have an idea, Jake. And I'm kind of just
Things are starting to hit the desk, Adam.
yeah, they are.
Things are. We got another report.
I have an idea that I just came up with today. I've had a lot of downtime, Jake, because I've been sick. People who don't know, if you're just joining the chat, I've been sick all week, quarantining myself here at the house. I'm going to say it like every 5-10 minutes, just in case some people join a little later in the chat. They don't know. So this idea I had, I've had downtime, so I decided, I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna get in the room, bedroom, draw the shades, put on TV, and just kind of relax and chill. So I'm just going through looking for different shows, Bigfoot shows, all sorts of different kind of paranormal fun stuff like that. Entertain my brain. As I'm watching, I just came up with this idea. I was like, that Kyle, what's his name? What's his last name there? Kyle who? Encrypted.
Mr. Connolly from Kyle
Connolly. Yeah, Kyle Connolly from Encrypted Connections. If we could get him to come on not the Snyder scouting mission, but the actual mission.
The overnighter.
That would be the overnighter. If we could have him come for that one, that would be like
sweet.
It'd be really sweet. It'd be really sweet and super fun. And I have another person on the guest list.
I bet he'd be down. Yeah.
But we don't know him personally. Not that we know Kyle that well, but we know him a little bit, But this other guy doesn't probably know us at all. Are you ready for this bombshell?
Yeah. LIB in the house. What do you got, bud?
Mr. Stan Gordon.
Huh.
Stan Gordon. Invite him to come camping with us on a one-night camping excursion in the 80K at a place where there's Bigfoot and UFO activity all the time, right next to each other, which we know. That's right up Stan Gordon's alley. He's all about that. He wouldn't be staying in our tent, I wouldn't say. No, he could. No, I don't think he will. I don't know. We have a 14-man tent. We'll have to think about that part. We'll feed him.
Now, we're going to need one of those sides for the kitchen. And then one, mainly, we have a resource room, the master command center. But, there's always...
Yeah, the command center, Jake. The command center, I really feel strongly that we should carpet the command center area and just make the command center kind of in the corner, less prominent, and kind of use it as like a common room. Maybe throw up some beanbag in there, maybe a flat screen TV, Jake. And just kind of, that's the living room.
I'll bring the radio connection. Project 111.
We could put the command center, we could put in a separate tent. I have another dome tent. We could just put the command center in a separate tent and use the big living room area for a living
plus,
room.
I've got a little, my little 2-man we can stretch out at the satellite locations. Yeah, we could have satellite spots where we can, we'll see. Yeah. We'll all will be revealed once we do that scouting mission. We can get some good.
Revealed. You're right about that. That's such a good way to think about it. Now, we still have kind of like carte blanche over there as far as us bringing the side by side, and we can take the trails up as far as we need and kind of do all that.
As far as you need to, yeah, sure.
Okay, good.
Sure.
That'd be awesome. We could probably get Brett's trailer, ATV trailer. I used it for, I don't know if you remember, it was for.
Oh yeah.
It's Paul's
we used it for the parade.
No, that was my dad's thing. Anyway, he's got the sweet little ATV unit thing. It's awesome. It's perfect. And we could throw everything in that thing. It's got ATV tires on it and shit, just drive it wherever you want. It's got dump box, boom, boom. Bring that there. And we could just, do it up like we kind of did in season 2, where we have like over the top everything we need. Live in comfort, bring the generator, bring all that stuff, set it up the day ahead of time before Stan and everybody gets there. We'd have to be there for 2 nights, which would be like, that's what we'd want to do. 2 nights, us, have Stan and Kyle come for 1 night. We'll do all the work ahead of time, get it really macked out so it's ready to go. Then we have our guests come and do the squatch thing. But like you said, it'll all be revealed in the scouting as far as the location and stuff, that's a big part. This is just an idea. We might get there and be like, something different. That's why you got to scout.
Yeah. Who was I watching? I was watching someone the other day. They just got one of those one of those big. It was a sonar thing for reading up to like this was a big one, like up to I don't know, mile and a half or something weird like that. Instead of just a a 300 foot or a little 300 yards is a
Parabolic
good
mic,
amount of distance, but something big like that,
like your
we
parabolic
could
mic,
shoot it right across at those ledges and just you know,
dude.
but
Now,
you know,
okay, now we have to
uh
talk about some things in private. 'Cause
oh.
I just had these
Mm,
other ideas because that's a parabolic microphone that you're talking about, and we do
yeah.
know some
Oh,
people local in the area that might want to come too. But is that do we not want to have a full team, or do we want to go in full team? Do we want to keep it just like a 5 or 6 man thing, or do we want to have a couple more people? I mean, can of worms opens and spills all over the place.
yeah.
Then you got a lot of moving parts. Sometimes it's keep
Now it
simple.
sounds more like a Twin Ponds, like we're going to see John Brown's body and 10
Good.
foot ganja plant open up for raising it or something. You know what I'm saying? But although
Point
not
point well taken. No, I mean streamline it, keep it what it is,
but
and
thinking along those lines, production wise, man, to get those minds together,
yeah.
something good's probably going to come
Well,
out of them. But as far as getting, credible evidence in our hotspot, the first time we're putting that,
that might be too
I don't
much.
know.
That might be too much.
I don't
That's a
know.
that's
There's
a
a lot
good
of
point.
UFOs too there.
No, that's why
So,
I thought Stan Gordon, dude, because I was like
yeah.
watching this show that I've never seen before, and I've seen Stan Gordon throughout the ages, mostly talking about Mothman. Um, let me just go take this really, really quickly, Jake. I have to. I'll be right back. That's the Jake ringtone. I'll be right back, Jake. I'm sorry. Hey there.
So that was where Morty came in the Christmas special. Oh, Tom, you shouldn't have given us those. You shouldn't have brought those presents and little twinkle toes sound, but with the fingers. Was that in like cartoon? Was that a cartoon? 1970s. Oh man, look! Are you kidding me? That sounds like a phone. Oh.
Bigfooters always have an excuse to go camping.
Huh. You'd not believe it.
All right, I gotta go.
All right, bud.
All right,
Well,
I'll talk to you soon.
it's been real.